While the masses spend their days dominated by doubt, distraction, and dead ends, the masters go through their day on fire. My friend, welcome to the Fire Zone.
My friend, sometimes you don't get what you want when you want it. But if you keep doing the right thing, you will get it. It's called the law of sowing and reaping. Hey there, it's your coach Kevin Ray Ward with your Fire Zone message of the day. And this law of sowing and reaping is one of the most powerful things in the world, because I was talking on one of my coaching calls here today, and one of my coaching members been in a dark place, had some tough stuff happen in his business, but didn't quit. Kept pushing through, even when he didn't want to, when he felt stuck. It was like horrible, but he just kept sowing the seed. And when the harvest came, when the breakthrough happened, it was just like explosive. It was just like amazing. And to go from this place of feeling like hopelessness and like working in vain and all that, to all of a sudden everything coming through, and it's like, it's all worthwhile. It all is worth it. And it's just like, yep, all you gotta do is trust the process. Because here's the law of sowing and reaping. Number one, you reap what you sow. So if you're sowing good seed, you're gonna reap a good harvest. If you're sowing bad seed, bad decisions, bad choices, bad habits, you're gonna reap a bad harvest. You sow crap seeds, you're gonna get a crop of crap. If you sow seeds of abundance, you're gonna reap abundance. So you reap what you sow, but you don't reap it the same day. So here's the second thing, and that is you reap after you sow. You reap what you sow, but you also reap after you sow, which means I don't sow the seed today and get the harvest today. You don't plant an apple tree today and get apples today, right? You plant, you water, you grow, you give it time for the seed to germinate and grow and then produce the harvest, but it takes time. So what we do today is sowing the seed for the future. Depending on what the seed is, depending on how long it takes till that seed comes to fruition and you get the fruit, you get the results, you get the outcome. Number three, and here's the best part, you reap more than you sow. You reap more than you sow. When you sow an apple seed, you don't reap an apple seed. You don't even reap an apple. You reap countless apples, right? But you gotta know, if I want apples, I have to sow apple seeds. You reap what you sow. I also know that when I sow the apple seed, I'm not gonna get the apple tree today, and I'm not gonna get the apples today. It's gonna come down the road. You reap after you sow. But the beauty of it is, when you sow the right seed and you trust the process and you stay true to the journey, you reap infinitely more than you ever sowed. So whatever you're doing, make sure that the seed that you are sowing is the right seed, so when the harvest comes, it's the harvest you want. Where in your life right now do you need to be sowing some better seed or some more seed? Because you sow sparingly, you'll reap sparingly. You sow abundantly, you will reap abundantly. Just make sure the seed you sow is the harvest that you want.
You've been listening to another Yes Masters Fire Zone video, a story or a strategy designed to help you go into the day with the fire, to stay focused and productive and to get more done every day. If you want more motivation, strategy, and support to grow your business on a daily basis, join our Yes Masters community at yesmasters.com and fan the flames of your success today.